Oh, I'm a cat.
Just give me actually a second to get my glasses and shit.
You need to have the epic background music.
You can't see anything without your glasses.
He meant to say epic sunglasses.
Yeah, that's what he meant to say.
I'm like legit. I'm legit 100% blind without glasses.
Oh, no.
I've become Velma.
He admits it, so I wasn't making a joke. Just stating the obvious.
I'm only mostly blind without glasses.
Jinkies.
No, that'll be my catchphrase. Zoink!
We are in the mystery machine right now.
We are in the Moondeer machine.
Hey, Strider, can Ryan climb onto the top and do some car surfing?
No, because that's what
I'm
Jack's
already
doing.
there.
There's only room for one up there.
There's only room for one.
So, fight over it.
Ryan's a cat. He can climb on Jack and surf on Jack when Jack's surfing on the car.
No, Jackson.
Don't.
We're both
No.
medium creatures, boy. You can't get on top. Well, this isn't mounting, but you can't get on top of me.
I can when I get a certain item.
Mount first. What about mount your friends?
This is a great game. So, Mount Your Friends is a great game. Anyways, are we starting yet?
Anyways,
So, yeah,
3,
Strider.
2, 1.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, disregard everything you've heard. Welcome to another episode of the Huoshan Hunters Guild. It's been a while because me and OC are two egotistical pieces of shit. And we thought doing a 12-hour festival was a good idea.
It was a great idea.
Spoilers, it fucking was.
Especially the ending,
Is-
which you can see sometime next year once it's uploaded at little shameless plug.
Yeah. So, anyways, when last we left off, you all had made your way to the settlement of the Moondeer.
Woo!
Met some dudes, ate some food, listened to some tunes.
Jack smoked the blunt.
Jack smoked some
Some dank
Some of-
herb. Well,
some
not
of nature's
but they were good.
nature's herb that healed him of all that nasty death juice he tried to kill himself with.
It was lettuce. He smoked lettuce.
It was lettuce, yeah, and it's all vegetables.
No, it was broccoli.
You could put it in your salad.
Ugh. To broccoli, lettuce is all right.
Anyways, you all decided that since
To head,
apparently Sao is supposed. When you found out that Sao's name was in the notes you found, Lily wanted to find him and figure out what the heck's going on. And so the Moondeer gave you their vehicle, the Moondeer machine.
And not Mystery Machine because copyright.
Yeah, no, it's the Moondeer machine.
It's clearly the
it's,
Moondeer machine.
It's purple tinted. Instead of flowers, it's got moons, and it plays the tunes.
Vesper, please draw this machine.
Oh no.
Yes, please draw the moon.
It's gonna be
Moondeer
done
machine.
in paint.
I don't care.
It just needs
Man,
to be epic and
as
Moondeerish.
shitty as possible, but as long as it's the Moondeer machine.
I just had this left over from Longhorn Con yesterday, so there you go. Here's
No. What you do, Vesper, is just take an exact copy of the Mystery Machine and just scratch out Mystery Machine and put Moondeer Machine and tint it.
Yeah, that's called
Copyright.
plagiarism.
Plagiarism, whatever.
It's okay. This entire D&D in general.
Don't
Don't worry, you'd only be doing the same thing Pazio did to make Pathfinder.
Oh no!
You said
Oh,
the
no.
thing. You said the thing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No. Anyways, You all got into the Moondare machine, the totally original Moondare machine. Don't sue me, Scooby.
Scooby.
Scooby's the one that's gonna sue you. He's like, I'm gonna take you to court.
Ruh-roh.
I'm taking you to court.
Gosh dang it.
What a wonderful start to this session.
Boss is in trouble. Let's go kill someone.
Anyways, yeah. So you are all
So we're
in
on
the
the
Moondare
road.
machine. Rob, who looks like a zombie, is driving you driving you to find Sal, and supposedly heading to where Valentine is, where Boss was heading.
Yeah.
So just to be clear, it's Rob who looks like a zombie.
No, it's actually Rob Zombie. Shut up.
It really is. It really is.
It's Zombie
just
Rob.
Okay, whatever.
Zombie.
Zombie Rob.
It's
So,
okay. He
two
looks
different people.
Original
he
character,
actually
do not
looks-
steal.
It's okay. Everyone in this campaign is original,
Mhm.
except I'm not.
I believe it.
All right, Strider. I
So,
want to start
anyways.
things off.
Huh?
I want to start things off with Jack, still on top, still car surfing. He's gonna stand up on his back legs. Gonna be like, "I'm alive," and then get a bug in his mouth.
I was about to say you hear a sound. Hey, we're coming through a rough patch of thorny trees.
I'm alive, and then
As we pass through this area, you become bombarded by vines with very painful thorns on them.
We just hear a bunch of thumps from the top of the roof of the car.
You hear ah! Ah!
I think he's fine. He's been through worse.
this hurts
That's Jack.
immensely.
That's what I'm
That's
worried about.
Lily is just concerned as she jams to the Moondare tunes.
No, she doesn't.
To the two.
Yeah. No, you can't destroy it. That is the legendary unbreakable cassette tape.
Oh no.
Lily doesn't jam to it.
It's like the unbreakable string in Futurama.
The GM said it. It must be true.
DM confirmed.
But
So
you know,
so you guys can take it, but from the roof, you're. This hurts.
Oh, the pain.
Oh, be careful! We're also coming through the forest of razor blades.
Keep your hands
It's
and
like-
arms inside the car.
The
Your,
vehicle.
I mean, your hooves and
Hold on.
booties.
Wait,
And I said,
hold on.
"Ah!"
Strider, hold on. So as Rob says that, is the driver window open?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm banging on the window and I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
Go in a
And
different
then the
window.
sign comes in, like you can see it from afar. It's coming up and it's like Forest of Razor Blades, like half a mile. It's like crap.
And then after that, I was like, oh, well, get ready, guys. You're gonna like this. We're going through the caves of lemons and salt.
I was just about to say the forecast calls for lemon rain.
That seems like a good
Lemon just rained.
That seems pretty nice, actually.
Yeah.
Unless you have open
crop.
open cuts.
Yeah, but who has open cuts?
Not
yeah,
us.
I wonder.
Meanwhile, on the outside, ow, ow, ow! I hate lemon rain.
Luke.
Jack, would you
And
get
Yeah,
in
this
the
it's
is
truck?
snowing, but that snow was actually salt.
And this is how Jack Jabungo died.
By being
He's been
salty.
tortured to
He
death.
thought he
All right.
escaped being
Anyway,
Roll down the window and climb in the
It's
van.
just a
So-
delayed response.
No,
So-
hold on. Is this rain actually or not rain? Is this actually happening? The razor blade.
none of this is actually
No,
happening.
You're still tripping.
And the
It's
trees
all in your
smacked
mind.
me. At least be real.
You did get smacked by a branch going through this forest, and it kind of hurt.
Take
right,
1d100 damage. Tree branch.
It's because of the velocity.
It was
Anyways.
a legendary tree branch.
What are you guys doing inside the van?
That's a great question.
Nothing.
That is a great quest. So, Hey Jude is playing.
Whoa, Judas?
No, hey
Oh
Jude.
no, not Judas.
No,
Hey,
hey
Jude.
Jude.
Ominous foreshadowing.
Yeah, all of a sudden Judas Priest starts playing.
The ghost of Judas passed.
Oh, so we'll win.
Lotus likes this music. She is now a metalhead.
No.
Roll appreciation check.
Speaking of which, I need to talk to Lotus.
You need to talk to Lotus.
Yes.
Oh.
Anyways,
So,
Nope.
so you guys are going along. After getting out of the forest of bullshit, you all come to a clearing, just another clearing with just seemingly endless plain. However, a lot of it is just in ruin. This seems to be like a really bad war-torn area.
So you mean the usual?
The usual. This is even like worse than usual. Cause
The usual.
most of the world doesn't seem that bad. This is like
Okay, you're right. You're right. This is like after we show up rather than before.
yeah. This is before. This is So every place looks like this after you're done. You're showing up before you fucked things up. But everything is looking fucked up without having the.
So wait, if it already looks fucked up, how bad can it be after we leave? Is it just gone?
That would be just a giant crater.
You see, we just leave and it's a pit that goes.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
Looks back, there's no city left.
It was a great idea to take the town and push it somewhere else.
There's small patches of grass, but like most of it is just barren dirts and rocks. There's bodies of
Yes, exactly like that.
Of ungulates and predators just littered about. You see a small team of predators just like they're like ripping, like two of them are like playing a game of tug and war with an ungulate's body.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll down the window and wave.
So,
No, that's my job.
So Lily, that hole in the ground, that's your cannon's damage, right? When it hits the ground, it creates a hole like that?
Maybe.
If she aims it straight
No,
down.
it only does 1d6.
Oh.
Excuse
Yeah,
me,
when I throw my
ungulates?
cannon, it only does 1d6.
Excuse me, ungulates?
What?
Waffle is leaving.
Are you asking
Excuse me,
ungulates or
ungulates?
addressing ungulates?
Are they?
Yeah, they're
Are
under
there?
here.
Well, the bodies are ungulates, and the
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Predators they have two like they're eating this thing, but they're like, I want more of this body. No, I want more of this body.
They're playing wholesome
They're-
family games with dead bodies.
they're scavengers. They're scavengers.
Savages.
Oh,
It looks like.
Lucas, is the car stopped?
No,
No,
we're still
No,
going.
we're passing by.
Moving.
Oh,
Eventually see the two predators just like wishbone this poor body, like it just tears it in half. And they just take their respective parts.
okay.
What a wonderful place.
I got
Jack, take the shot.
Take the shot!
No,
I'm
Jack,
just
don't
looking
shoot.
through a sniper is like, take the shot!
That's enough of that.
Well, we don't know if they're with the cult or not.
Yeah, I just thought they were like random predator NPCs. So I don't know if I should waste a bullet.
They're scavenging. They didn't necessarily kill these people.
Should we stop and say something?
No,
They're
probably
a
not.
few miles out.
You just see
A
them.
few miles.
They're
out.
way
Well,
way in the distance.
I didn't hear that because people were memeing.
He didn't say
Yeah.
that.
Don't mute people.
What?
Anyways.
Don't mute people. I said memeing.
Oh, see, we
Anyways.
can't hear you.
Well, can I finish explaining things because everyone wants to keep talking over me.
Go ahead.
Alright, so all of these bodies look to be at least several months old, even the ones that the two predators were tearing apart. These people have been
several
dead
months?
for a while.
So it smells
These people
bad.
have been dead for a while.
Are you sure they wouldn't have all rotted by this point and been not a good food source?
Predators don't fucking care.
I'm pretty sure predators don't eat skeletons.
They're well,
They wouldn't be
Yeah,
skeletons.
monsters.
they wouldn't be
Monsters.
they wouldn't be
No.
skeletons.
They weren't buried.
There would still be meat left. Maggot-infested meat, but meat.
I guess, maybe.
Well, if Longma and unicorns take a long time to grow up, we're just gonna make it canon that they take a long time to rot.
Well, whatever.
Don't worry, maggots don't exist in fauna.
See, that would keep the bodies around a lot longer.
There are many other things we know.
Flies
Maggot.
just aren't a thing here.
Yeah.
No fossil
Everyone
exist.
just slowly disintegrates when they die.
Unless they explode.
Unless they
Yeah.
explode.
Only bacteria
Unless it's-
decomposes them. For like
Yeah,
a year.
once they'll eventually return to the live stream. Don't worry.
Okay, so what do?
So, well, we're still driving.
Just driving.
That's
Snow.
just
Just
fucking.
explaining the scenery.
That's
Okay.
explaining the scenery. It's
Right.
not important.
Okay.
Strider, can I make a perception with my scope to see like the side, the area surrounding us, not necessarily in front of us, like where we're heading, but like to the sides?
Sure.
I want to do the same, but with my spyglass.
All right, roll perceptions, the two of you.
And roll down the window.
29.
29 and
26.
26. All right. So, the two of you see the same thing. Just this place is just littered with bodies.
This whole place looks like a giant wasteland battlefield.
Wasteland war zone. You do still
Guys.
see some fighting in the distance. Small, just like ragtag groups.
Probably fighting each other over who gets to eat.
Well, it's ungulates versus predators most of the time, but you do see a few predators fighting amongst themselves. One of them just catches the other in the throat, kills him.
Lily, look at my comment.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Make a will save.
Oh! Jack, make a will save.
Don't actually make a will save.
Whenever I don't respond, I'm going to look at what my bonus is. Don't rush me.
Don't actually make a will save.
All right.
If you make a will save, bad things may happen.
If you
You're
make a
on the
will
car,
save,
you'll fall
Strider's
off.
actually gonna do it.
Whatever. Anyway, so spyglass and scopes, we're good. We look at the scenery.
Alright.
Can I actually ask? Are
Make-
there like mountains and? Huh?
No, this seems to be plains as far as you can see.
All right. So what were you gonna say?
So make another perception.
Alright.
Us two? Or everybody?
No, just Jack.
Alright.
So if you never roll the save, you
Oh,
Oh, shit, net 20. All right. So
Suddenly Jack sees everything.
I do have a
In
spell.
in the distance, you see a group of predators. They're kind of just like marching in unison, and then these just clunky looking humanoid knights just are just killing, come up and just start killing the shit out of them.
Are they actually knights or are they mechanical?
You can't. Jack can't tell. They look like armored.
Going on?
Jack, do you have knowledge engineering? Roll it.
What's going on?
He does have knowledge engineering.
Everyone does.
Some kind of humanoid-looking knights are killing the shit out of a group of predators.
Pretty
So,
badly. it seems.
Strider, can I roll knowledge engineering to see if they're like mechanical or whatever?
They are very far away. Even with your net 20, you just barely managed to notice this. So,
All right, fair enough.
I'll give you a chance.
Okay.
You are going to have to roll high.
Rolls a 1.
No,
That is
roll-
not high enough.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Wah, wah.
So I'm gonna duck my head in and in Lily's window and say, guys, there's some kind of a predator. Wait, it was a predator and a humanoid, right?
It was some humanoids killing the shit out of some predator.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I see some humans somewhere over. You didn't specify.
They're
There.
they're
Over yonder.
ahead of us. Just say ahead of us. It's
Yeah,
like
ahead of us.
it's like a couple miles out.
Okay, Ryan takes this information and attempts to look at it.
All right.
I was gonna say we should probably be careful. Maybe try and drive around them if we can. Especially say that to Rob, looking at him.
It doesn't look like he'll be driving anywhere near them. You do not see it, Demerara.
Okay.
It is
Jack, I don't see him.
very far.
Jack, would you get in the van?
No, I like
Anyways,
to let
I'm
my
not
hair down
done.
every once in a while.
I'm not done explaining what you see.
Okay.
So you also see about closer to where these things are. You see the very faint silhouette of a mansion.
So,
these humans finish killing the predators, and then they turn around and they're heading back, and they don't disappear, but they do eventually fade from view. But they seem to be heading towards this mansion that's just in your eyesight.
Literally, you get a shadow pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Like how like how you see like a downtown city in the distance, and it's like really like, I don't know, hazy and shit.
Yeah.
you mean like when it's really hot and like the top of your car is all wibbly wobbly and stuff, and you see
Something
things?
like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So after I tell them, after Bao tells me get in the car, I'm like, no, I like to let my hair down. Also, there was a mansion over there. They seem to be heading towards that.
Mhm.
I could just barely make it out, but it's
Who's
really far
heading
out.
towards that?
Us.
The guys that were killing predators.
There's
Okay.
humanoid-looking knights that were killing predators.
I know.
They're
I
heading
asked
back
the character.
towards a mansion.
Aston character. Sorry. Aston character. Sorry for being rude.
Well, it was rude. If you know it as a player, just automatically go as you got as a character.
It's not always the case.
If it's been made public. If it's been made public.
Yeah, but
Not
you
mad.
said guys. You said
All
two
right.
guys.
So-
That's-
Our mission is too important to take a detour.
Are you sure Sal went this way?
Wait.
Could be a warp
Maybe.
thing. Warp. Is it a teleport circle? Or what is it called?
He,
That thing? You could use it for teleporting.
Rob chimes in. The only mansion around here is Valentine's Mansion.
Isn't that where
That's-
we wanted to go?
Are you saying that you don't know where that is? And then it could be that mansion over there?
I know where it is.
That's where we were heading.
Yes, I know.
So, were you aware of that one over there?
It's pretty
That
far. I had to see.
probably is Valentine Mansion.
Then why
Well,
aren't we
if you
heading
know where
towards it?
If you know where it is, you wouldn't say probably.
He just rolls his eyes, turns up the music.
Not me. I can fly.
Sal
Anyway.
apparently got
You
a,
fly off into the tree.
Sal apparently got a bigger head start on us than we thought.
What does Sal look like again? Does he look like a knight?
Chow was a
Oh,
unicorn.
So
Oh, okay.
looks like your average order unicorn.
So he's white.
Yes,
Yes.
he was the reason we were
Okay.
going in this direction. I mean, the mansion too, but we expected to,
Catch up to
him on the way.
And Rob, if you don't take this a little more seriously, I'm going to choke you.
Lily.
What? I like this song.
Look, I do take this seriously. I don't know what your problem is.
My problem is that their lives on the line, and the most you can do is turn up music and try to not listen to us.
Well, he is the one driving the car machine. I don't know if I would call it a car.
Automobile.
Automobile.
The machine.
The machine.
He's driving the machine. And without it, we'd have to be on foot or, try and get that other awesome machine.
Now you need to play Pink Floyd, The Machine.
He turned around. He's about to chat, say, "Well, if you want to walk, you can." Hang up a second. He starts slowing down. Make a perception.
Everyone.
All of us?
Yes.
Wow. Crap.
26.
I didn't nat one.
22. Same as Wyoming.
One moment. Those are great rolls.
We're throwing around a lot of high numbers.
All right. So,
That's a low number.
Corvine, you didn't that one, so you see it too.
I barely missed a nat one. I had a 2, but I got a 13 all
Yeah,
around.
13's fine. So, Rob slows down. You all see this hastily makeshift tent that is just surrounded by predator bodies.
Dilna!
No, it's not a great tent.
It's just
That's
a
It was a
tent
makeshift.
pitched up in the
Small
middle of the battlefield.
makeshift tent. Anyway, Rob comes to a stop and he heads out.
That looks like something the band would set up.
Certainly is not from the band.
Anyone
He's,
can set up a tent.
He's looking around and examining it, examining the bodies. See him pull out a few items, and he's like,
Can I also examine the bodies and actually examine them this time?
"You may." Like,
Okay,
everyone can get out and examine the bodies if they wish.
Check it out.
Well, I'm
I'm
already
gonna make
out.
a heal check.
What
I'm a
exactly are
free
you
spirit.
expecting to find here?
Just
Bones.
any cause of death. Any cause of death. Anything
He's
special.
just searching through it, and he pulls up a little like weird looking charm, and he's like, "Yeah, looks like he was spooked. Sal was here.
How can you tell?
This right here.
I go over and get it.
It's this weird little, just like sigil, like a emblem. I guess make a knowledge religion.
I don't have that.
Does anybody have knowledge religion?
Yes,
I do.
but not me.
Waffle?
What?
Waffle.
He's an inquisitor. How wouldn't he have?
Yeah.
All right. So just to make it make sense, I go. Does anybody know anything about this sigil? Waffle chimes in.
Or
Total
does he?
20. That is a holy symbol of the Order of the Light. A religious group of unicorns that solely worship Ariel, the Shining Light.
Oh, that's what it is in this universe, I guess.
Nothing is as it seems. Everything you know is a lie.
Heal. I made a heal check to see cause of death. Cause of death.
You saw the sigil.
To make an autopsy, I guess.
Well, they seemed to have been beaten to death by something that certainly was not an ungulate.
Okay.
You said that there was.
But if the ungulates had weapons,
They look like fists.
a fist-shaped weapon,
Just like a fist mark. Just like a fist indent in there.
a
Big.
giant axe shaped like a fist.
You said there was a tent set up here, right?
Yeah.
Can
They were beaten to
search
death by a
inside?
hammer, except for the head of the hammer was a fist.
And what are you looking at? What are you looking at?
Can I investigate the tent?
Think of perception. Alright. Seems that a lot of stuff was just left here. A lot of bags, like not even like the tent was packed up. There seems to be a lot of like essentials, and it was all just left. Like he got up and left in a hurry and forgot almost everything.
Anything worth taking with us?
Gotta go.
There's a few
Waffle,
rations.
Waffle wants to go inside of it.
It's an open tent.
Yeah, I'm sticking my head in it.
Yeah.
Inside of it.
Suddenly, a giant sword comes off and chops everyone's head off.
There's a few rations. Some climbing gear. Aside from that, everything is just like pots and pans and shit.
Hey, Waffle, you can cook. You can cook breakfast.
You can cook.
Yeah.
Strider, is there any like cloth in there, like maybe like clothing or like a blanket or something?
There's a tent. There's a tent.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
there does seem to be some clothes, some very fancy looking clothes.
I backed this project and all I got is a stupid shirt.
Yeah,
Fancy clothes.
pretty fancy clothes. There, you actually see this kind of like military outfit. This blue military outfit with like gold embroiderings.
Ooh, can I take that?
What type of military outfit?
Oh yeah, can I?
Very
It
military.
seems to be not unlike a Huoshan Huoshan design.
Lily rushes in.
All right, Lily takes it.
I want to. No, I was gonna take it.
Too late. Make an initiative check. If you want to take it before Lily, make an initiative.
Lily was actually part of the Huoshan military, so she would know what it is.
I was gonna inspect it first. Sheesh, I wasn't gonna wear it.
Well, maybe Lily does want to wear it.
Well, she doesn't have to.
Oh.
I failed initiative.
You failed it. All right, so Lily, you got this outfit.
Cool.
So it went like this. I found it, and then I was holding it up, and then
it
Lily's
was no
Huoshan
longer in your
senses-
hands.
No. Hold on. Then Lily's Huoshan senses were tingling, and then she just suddenly, whoosh, and like as quick as I pulled it out, she had it in her hooves now. Lily is Spider-Man.
This is a Huoshan officer's uniform.
Oh, hey, it's not in my hooves anymore. Look at that.
Make another perception,
Okay.
Lily.
Would Ryan know what it is? Because he was there.
No.
Like, go ahead.
Is it a ye olde style soldier uniform?
This is ancient. Like 1,000 years old ancient uniform that has been maintained for like all these years. You wouldn't be able to like. The only reason you can tell is that you know this shit. Like you've seen what ancient Longma uniforms look like.
So it's an
Because this shit was
artifact,
crammed in your head at school.
It's an artifact. It's an heirloom.
Pretty much.
Strider, can I notice, or not notice, but like know what it is? Because maybe Grandpappy Jabon, who was killed by Hylos and also kicked by Puppy, wore it.
No, because this would be from like
Profit time.
even well before Grandpappy Jabungo was born.
All right. So instead, I'm going to look over at Lily and be like, okay, well, those were in my hooves before. Okay, why not?
And then as you look through it,
sorry, but
there actually seems to be a name like embroidered in like the collar of it in
Draconic?
in the Longma's native speak.
I don't have
like
that
native
yet.
language.
Long Monic.
Okay, so
Purple.
what's the name in Draconic? Since I'm looking at it anyway.
The name in Draconic. Do you have Draconic?
I literally have.
Right.
Yeah, I have every ungulate language, every main one at least.
All right. The name reads out Sao Sao.
Is that someone we know? Or I know?
That's Sao, probably.
You know a Sao, but not a Sao Sao.
Okay.
He's only South.
So.
South from the south side. Anyway, can I at least look over? I'm gonna look over Lily's shoulder and see the south. Isn't that who we're looking for?
No, we're looking for Sao.
The singular.
Well, how do you know his last name is and also his first name?
Was there another Sao?
He's a unicorn.
You're a unicorn.
Yes, but I'm
very observant.
This uniform is much older.
Knowledge history, if anyone wishes, on the name Sao Sao.
Knowledge what?
Knowledge history.
I don't have that.
Nor I.
No,
Why the
knowledge
hell do
local.
you have to be trained? Come on.
Nope, you would need history for this.
Wow, okay. I forgot
I think you
That's
added
actually a
number
really
there.
bad roll.
It is. There we go.
That's better though.
17. From what you know from reading from texts in your monastery, the Wyoming monastery. Anyways, from the text you read in the monastery where you were trained, apparently this Sao Sao was one of the greatest generals in the Predator War. In the first Predator War, it's rumored that he actually gave Faust the winning strategy.
Okay. Was he a Longma?
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously, every NPC is a longbow.
Well, also, it's Huoshan.
Yeah. I had to confirm since we're not looking for a Longma. Anyway. So, Cao Cao was a great general who may have given Faust winning strategy in the Predator War, but yes, he was a Longma.
Okay, so not the same Sao we're looking for. All right.
Or is he?
Could be a disguise.
Could be.
So,
Could be a
Julius,
relative.
can I look around for some valuables, maybe medals, or some, I don't know,
Ryan
hidden
wants to do
stuff?
the same.
Make a perception.
Lucas will look around for interesting things. For shiny things.
Lucas does like
Yay.
shiny things.
Okay, I rolled a 31.
22 for shiny things.
31
Hold on,
for
that's one.
shiny things.
Well, there's a collective total of 10 gold.
I throw the gold at Lucas. Gently.
Yay!
But Demiron, while looking around, you're the only one who finds this.
Okay, I'm the only one who finds the gold or something else.
No. You find something else.
Okay.
You find a small notebook.
Is it shiny?
Notebook.
Like literally a pocket journal.
Is it handy?
That's
dandy?
all right
Go.
if it's shiny.
I open it and see if I can read it.
You can read it. It is in common.
Okie doke. I read it.
All
Or
right.
just quick notes it. I browse it.
It seems to be some just quick notes on the people he's met. You see like names written down. You see like Valentine.
Pretty good.
Information on Valentine. Like Valentine is the self-proclaimed high regent of the entire prairie.
Alright. I call Lily over.
Fancies himself to be pretty much the one who runs the entire prairie, despite everything.
Lily,
What?
I found a small booklet. Would you care to see it?
Yeah, I'll look through it.
I hand the booklet to Lily.
All right, it seems to be a small notebook of either people he's met or people he has been ordered to find.
I look over her shoulder.
Wow,
You
got
can't
tall.
just move.
As you're
I climb up her and look over her
you're
shoulder.
looking around, you see that a lot of people in Huoshan that you know are in this book. Tian wrote in this book information on her. Arizona information on her.
What kind of information?
Fighting abilities, strengths, weaknesses.
Okay, go over the weaknesses.
That's stats.
Hey,
You just pull out the
What's the weakness
Pathfinder
for
stat
Tianhuo?
sheet.
Just curious about the weakness for Tianhuo.
Lily,
You guys don't know that.
Lily,
No one
Lily,
knows.
Lily, see if there's a information on boss. Wait,
Do you look for information on boss, Lily?
I look for the weaknesses on everyone in Huoshan.
Oh boy.
Everyone.
She's gonna become Light Yagami. It's her death note, except it's just information. Now she knows how to kill you.
You write down someone's name and it lists all their weaknesses.
Oh, that'd be a good book. Almost as good as just straight out killing them.
But what it says, Tianhuo has a number of phobias that is listed on a page that I will make when I come up with what phobia she has. That
Spiders.
literally just paralyzes her and she can't fight.
Don't let Jack see it.
Spiders. It's spiders. I know it. Don't
Spiders?
worry.
I can make a whip of spiders if I learn the spell.
If you learn the spell.
No.
Waffle doesn't like those either. Don't tell anyone I told you that.
You know, I should probably buy some random wondrous items to try him out on Tianhuo, just to see what happens.
Let's see, Arizona's in there. Arizona's weakness seems to be she
Summoners?
she suffers from tunnel vision.
I don't.
She will focus on one enemy and completely disregard all others.
So group is her weakness.
So I actually want to ask Lily. Hey, Lily, you mind if I put the what's it called, the armor or whatever thing back where I found it? Because she still has it. I'm just gonna ask if she mind if I put it back.
You're just gonna put it back
The
in an
outfit?
abandoned tent
No.
in the middle of a battlefield?
I say we keep it.
I'll keep it.
We keep it or copy it, whichever.
All right, but you're gonna have to take care of it now. It's a big responsibility. You need the glass case.
Make sure
Shut
you
up,
feed
Jack.
it and wash it.
I'm
And then as you're roaming along,
the only one
Lily.
here qualified to take care of it.
Lily, you see your name in this book.
Oh.
Shit.
Weakness.
Weakness. anything?
It flat out says weakness. Lotus.
Ooh.
Lucas sees this too, and it just like looks back at her. She's not here, actually. Never mind.
Someone has been watching us recently.
What do you mean by that?
Ryan gets a little worried and asks the lady to search for his name. Lily, do you
Wasn't-
happen to see any of us in there?
Wait, this was how do you pronounce his name again?
Sao?
Wait,
This is Sal's name. Didn't he help you with Lotus?
exactly.
So that's how he knows. He wasn't necessarily watching any of the rest of us.
Look for the rest of us.
I'll
What
look-
is in this
Yeah,
book?
Look
I'll
for the
look
rest of
for
us.
Ryan's weakness, old Greg.
look for look for how
Ryan.
about Jack?
Is there a chapter about the tree wizard?
You look around.
Tree wizard weakness unknown.
Actually see anyone else's name in there. None of the other party members. You just see your among the party member. You see yours.
I mean, that's kind of all right because he has, spent the most time with her,
Ryan,
and only her.
Ryan thinks for a minute. Does Flag happen to be in that book?
Weakness coma.
No, I look for Flag.
Yes, Flag is in this book.
Ryan gets very curious. Looks at the book, at Flag's page.
Weakness. It just says, drop an anti-magic nuke on Huoshan.
Someone is a little exaggerative.
Lily, boss.
It does say on the next page, Flag's abilities may be exaggerated. However, this should not be taken into consideration. Flag has always been seen as a dangerous target, and the most efficient way to take care of him is to neutralize his magic capabilities, i.e., dropping a massive mage's disjunction on the vicinity of Huoshan.
That does seem a bit overkill. Wait, I don't know what that spell is.
Makes
Yeah, it is overkill.
Yeah, that's it.
Ryan.
It also does say hope this should also take care of the rumored destructive capabilities of the Heart of Huoshan.
Heart of Huoshan.
I don't know what that spell is either.
Anyway,
That's not a. I'm pretty sure it's not a spell anyway.
What?
Mm.
Mage's Disjunction?
Heart of Huoshan.
Still boss.
That's definitely a spell.
Anyway, no.
That's not what we're talking about. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We should confront Sal now.
We have to find him
Yeah,
first.
you
should
also
look at-
do see. Are you still looking for boss's name or no? Because he is in the book. I'll say that right now. He is in the
But
book.
sure, that'll only take like another 30 seconds, right?
Yeah, it's just not even a second. Like, flip a couple pages. Boss weaknesses. Will sacrifice himself to protect the children.
Think of the children.
Oh. Lucas is a bit sad at that.
Is
So there you go.
Nyarlathotep or the Queen of...
Just hold the child for ransom, and there you go. You win.
Are there humanoids in it? Like Nyarlathotep and the Queen
I
of Diamonds
I
and
slapped
stuff?
Jack in the back of the head for that comment.
Good question. Do you look for Nyarlathotep in that book?
Not yet.
Okay.
We need to
I would like to look for it.
Well, look, we need to confront Sal first.
We have to find him before we can do that.
The longer he's out here with this kind of information, the more we're at risk.
One more year.
Well, we have this information.
The more Huoshan is at risk.
There you go. All right, so we should probably get moving. Let's go get Rob.
Yeah, he's already revving up the car.
All right,
Look for
I'm
Nyarlathotep.
climb back up my book.
He pops his head out. Y'all might want to strap in for this one. I'm kicking up the boosters.
So you
Let's
know.
go.
There's only
Can I look
You know
for...
which way he's gone from here.
There's only 6 seatbelts.
I'm on top, remember?
You might
Don't
not
worry.
want to be.
Shut
Can
up.
I look for Nyarlathotep during the ride?
Will Lily give you the book?
No.
Nope.
Lily.
Really, Lily?
Lily, can you give me the
You
book?
wanted to look at it.
Lily, would you
Well,
kindly
like-
give me the book?
We'll look at it together
Okay.
on the way.
Alright, you all get into the car.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
or
we'll-
I get
we'll
on
look-
top of it.
Me and was it Waffle?
Yes.
We'll look through the book more.
Alright.
Nyarlathotep.
I just wanted to make sure that Robin
I want
knew
Nyarlathotep and sugar.
where he went from here.
Alright, well,
Oh, yeah.
turns it on.
I asked earlier.
Actually, he turns down the music, presses a button, and then you just hear this, and then the Moondeer machine is just like speeding. Like you hear like an explosion behind you. You are just
pressed the
speeding.
button and
Use the
rocket
gold
engines came
nitro.
out of the sides.
He pressed a fucking NOS button.
I'll take
Yeah,
that.
Jack
haven't you ever-
exploded.
Haven't you ever
That's-
seen the Mystery Machine? It's got rockets.
Yeah.
Oh, this one does. This one does.
Jack
Strider.
exploded, that's what we heard.
No, Strider. I tied myself to something on the top of the roof.
Yeah,
To
you should. He
anchor
is
me.
actually recommending you get in. He actually
Just
said
tie your body.
everyone should get in the car.
Ah,
Jack, get in the van.
wait, hold on. My parents told me about the situation.
It's
Jack,
okay.
get in the
All
van.
your friends are getting in. All your friends are getting into the van too.
Yeah, so
Wait,
that makes
hold
fine.
on. They
There's
also told me
candy.
about this situation too. Peer pressure.
Jack, I have
No,
candy. Get in the van.
Ooh, candy.
Jack,
I
get in the
jump in
van.
after Waffle mentions candy.
Kids, don't jump in the van.
Only if they
Even
have
if-
candy.
Even if your friends offer you candy, don't jump into it.
Don't trust your friends. In fact, you should probably kill your friends.
Yes.
Anyway, so I asked
Anyways.
Waffle once I get in for that candy.
I give him candy.
You
One
get
Scooby
candy.
Snack?
You get
One.
a Scooby snack.
Waffle, what are these? They taste great.
You get a good Scooby snack. All of a sudden, you're empowered.
I get plus everything
You,
to
you
my
get
abilities.
you get immunity to fear effects.
Immunity to the fear effects.
You get immunity to everything except fire.
Fuck, I should actually make those now.
Oh, that's great. And
Don't
it's,
make
it's
them
a
a drug
Moondeer
though,
thing.
because I don't want them to be a drug.
It's a Moondeer thing. Scooby snacks. It's a Moondeer thing.
It's
And
great.
in parentheses, it's a Moondeer thing.
Scooby Snacks. It's a Moondeer thing.
All right, so
TM.
as you guys are driving along at breakneck speeds, Corvine, Lily, and Waffle are looking through the book. A few other names stand out. Some people you've never heard. Zuge's not in there. Mr. Johnson is in there. Weakness sniper.
Dave Johnson, yeah.
Hilarious in hindsight that the leader of the rogues is killed by a rogue. At least
Right.
as far as this.
Does it have any more stuff about him? Like who he is?
Yes.
Wait,
see,
would I
let's
recognize the name Mr. Johnson?
see. Yes, you would recognize the name Mr. Johnson.
I sight my ears perk up slightly at.
Whoa. Who said we were talking out loud about
Who
this?
said they were
I'm
talking?
looking over their shoulders. I've decided.
No, you can't.
Buckle your seatbelt, Ryan.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Nine
there are
lives,
no
plus.
seatbelts.
This isn't safe.
I have kitty claws. I'm just attached myself to.
He's a.
So anyway.
It's okay. He's a cat.
He's a
Anyways,
Doesn't say anything
so
about him.
Mr. Johnson, before forming the guild, he was a renowned criminal. He was pretty much the only person one of the only few people like on Fonum's equivalent of death row before the predators broke out.
So, I'll keep that sniping thing in mind.
It says in this
Mine.
notebook that he was hired by Flag of only a couple years ago.
You know, just in case we ever.
One thing, you've never met him.
Yeah,
really.
I was gonna say, just in case we ever, run into somebody named Mr. Johnson.
Like,
Oh,
you guys don't know.
I don't know who he is, but I know he's on death row, so I'm probably going to kill him anyway.
So she gets her sniper ready.
I mean,
Right,
that's
And
my
my
sniper would mean full cannon.
the very last page in the notebook actually has information on the Black Pharaoh.
Ryan gets in closer.
Strengths, innumerable. Weaknesses, there's nothing written down.
Just a bunch of NA, error.
Just
It's like that How to Train Your Dragon entry. Don't come close.
the last page.
Holy well, pen of weakness. Not orderly.
Says that the Black Pharaoh is a master of black magic and necromantic powers. He can raise the dead. He can call massive amounts of thunder and lightning from the skies. He can transmute the ground into various elements: water, mud, lava.
The floor is lava. Yay.
The floor is lava. Everyone, Pompeii, 7980.
Lucas writes.
Suckers,
also writes
I
something
can
down.
fly.
Hey, sorry, Lucas also writes something down in Infernal.
Do you have a pen?
I do have a pen.
Okay.
Okay,
In fact,
he
I'll
writes
borrow
down-
his pen.
He writes down this.
Perfect. That's his weakness.
Oh no, Lucas
He's-
knows
Only
secrets.
Ryan can read it.
I read Inferno. I'm
He's-
gonna read what Lucas just wrote.
It just writes down weakness. He's ugly.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh. Okay, so some meteors are coming your way, Lucas. No, it
through,
also-
through the
it
windows.
also
Like a,
explains, aside from
It's not orderly and he's ugly.
incredible,
Seems like enough.
aside from, anyways, it also says aside from incredible magic capabilities, he is a very dangerous hand-to-hand melee combatant. He wields a very terrible-looking greatsword, and can wield it almost effortlessly, without, as if he was swinging around like he swings it around effortlessly as if the sword was made of paper.
So the sword is floppy and
No.
fluttering
As if-
in the wind.
As if he is incredibly strong, he treats this as if it weighed nothing.
Better.
That's
So,
that's literally what it says.
Okay.
So Strider, Jack is just pouting in the corner because he can't be on the top, but he looks over at Lily and Waffle and I guess Ryan, and he's just gonna say, "Is there any? Shut up. Is there anything about Lu Bu in there? Wait, do we know his name yet? I forget.
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Yes, you know
yes,
his
yes,
name.
no. Yeah, then
So is he in
Jack does ask, "Is there anything about Lu Bu in there?"
Lubu is not in there. None of the targets that
None
you
of
were
the-
sent to get, Sal's name is not in there.
Wait.
The
I
The
thought you
only
said
the
Valentine.
only person on the list is Valentine.
Okay. Well, what about him?
Let's see. Weaknesses. He's eager to play to his ego.
Wait, sucking up to the guy. I
Ilos
can
and
do that.
Manwich. Are those in there?
Ilos is not in there.
Manwich probably is.
Manwich is on there, but
his,
we'll get
his
anyways.
powers is the spoon.
Information on Valentine. Valentine is another one of the spiritualists. Another one of the 13 spiritualists. However, unlike the other spiritualists, nobody can see his phantom even when he brings it out.
Oh, I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, I wonder who else does that.
That's- I wonder, man.
That was kind of the point of saying that. Saying, oh hey, he has similar powers to Ilos. Hey, that was the fucking point of me saying that.
I know.
Anyways,
I just like the lampshade. How convenient it is.
yeah, he is. He has stolen a great deal of riches from the prairie and all of Huoshan in general to fund unknown projects inside his mansion.
Okay, well, if he has a bunch of that money left, he'll start funding a construct program.
The Agents of Shield project. Ahem.
The XCOM project, duh. It's gonna stop
the
all those
only-
outsiders.
The only thing that is known about his phantom is that I know I named it. Hang on.
Just that it has a name, and
The
its name.
Phantom is named Ilos.
No, its name's Steve.
No, the Phantom is named of the opera.
Name Herbert.
It is simply named Hellraiser.
Edgy.
What was that? Hellboy? Okay.
Oh, Hellraiser.
No, I'm making a joke. It's
So
Hellboy.
it's a dude with a bunch of needles stuck to his face.
Actually, I take it back. Fuck it. That's not his name. I got a better one.
His name is George.
Looking at the names I have for phantoms, I take it back. It's not Hellraiser. I've decided.
It's Funky Boy.
It's actually his phantom's name is actually Dream Theater.
Ooh, Dream Theater.
Hey, I think I got a new spell.
I
recently.
wonder why the moon deer hate his guts.
I wonder.
Maybe. I don't know. I can't actually say anything. You're not saying any of this out loud. So,
By the
Anyway,
way,
that
how
is
close
the
are we
information
getting?
on Valentine. As you look up, the mansion is coming into view. You're
Perception with
about...
spyglass.
All right.
I want to see what we're heading straight into.
Make a perception.
Oop. Oh!
Nat 20. All right. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. However, about 2 miles with your Nat 20, about 30 minutes away, like about 2 miles. About, let's see, you're going about a fuck ton of miles. So, way in the distance.
There you go, way in the distance.
In about let's say about 30 minutes, you see Sao, this the person who was described as Sao in the distance.
I kind of just quietly say, I found what looks to be Sal.
And in fact,
I start describing what I'm seeing to Lily directly.
You see
So Lois gonna pop out the window and wave.
He is very far away. He probably won't see you.
She waves the
She'll
whole
just-
way.
Yes, she's
Just
gonna
do
wave.
it anyways. Demiron, are you still watching?
Wait 1 second. I'm explaining to Corvine, or I'm describing what I'm seeing to Corvine to get confirmation if that's Sal or not.
As he's running, you see a predator charging at him. All of a sudden, just this wispy, cloudy spirit just materialized behind him and just punches it away.
Slam.
He punches it away, or it punches him away?
It punches the predator away.
Okay.
Oh my god, there's like a bunch of new ranger spells.
Cool.
All right, well, don't tell us about it and just keep it to yourself
Okay, yeah.
until after session.
Quite definitely found Sal about 30 minutes ahead. Beating the shit out of a predator.
I wave at him.
Let's catch up with him.
I look at Rob and just say, can you go faster?
You got it. He changes the shift.
Okay, she's gonna
Mid-air drive
pop
stick.
back in to the window because
Ryan is going to do that too.
Wait, hold on.
Because
hold
it
on.
is goes even
Rob-
faster.
Crap, that's good.
Hold on. He changes the gear into like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it's just skull and crossbones.
No, he changes it to R.
No, he changes it to ludicrous speed.
Ludicrous.
Oh yeah, he holds down.
Are
the
you
button.
insane?
What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken? Prepare the ship! Prepare the ship for ludicrous speed! Batten down the hatches! Seal out the popcorn, whatever that. Man, I wish I could remember that scene. It's funny as shit.
All right, so
Is that all I see?
I would suggest
pretty much this. You're going at ludicrous speed. Your brain is hitting your feet, or however the line goes.
So, I would suggest if we catch up to him, that the rest of you wait in the vehicle.
It seems smart,
Why?
considering what I am and considering what he just did to the predator that was chasing him.
I think he recognizes me though, right?
Oh, he would, yeah, wouldn't he?
Maybe. Yes, and Lucas, you can
I'm gonna ask Lily why.
because I don't want to cause a confrontation, and if it's only people he knows, then it's better.
Okay,
Well,
but if he does attack, I'm jumping out.
yeah, we'll be at
Yes.
the ready.
That is-
Okay, I'm gonna almost do that. I'll be outside of the car in front of it.
You might get punched, Jack.
Okay, fair enough.
Jack steps out of the car, immediate.
Immediate 1d100 damage.
You step out immediately.
You just got
knocked
pushed
him out
out,
of
Jack.
existence. Step out of car, immediately hit with thunderbolts because whether